I don't think it's worth it, so I might have to say goodbye.
So the OnePlus 9 just came out. Let's see if it's worth your money. Oh, and mine. My money as well, obviously. Carry on. Let's see what's in the box. I can already feel the difference between my old phone and this one. OnePlus has grown a lot and they are reaching the higher premium flagship category now. So pretty much the usual. Paperwork, which will nobody read. The phone, which I will come back to in a minute. A silicone case. A UK power adapter, which is, oh my, it's massive. It's like a laptop charger. And the USB-C to USB-C charging cable. Neat. So I got the morning mist version, which is basically silver, and it has got a unique finish on the back. It's kind of fade from the top to a mirror finish on the bottom. The only issue is that it's a fingerprint magnet, but most of the people throw a case on their phone anyway, so it's not really a big problem. Talking about the case, this one that came with the phone itself, it doesn't feel really premium, but luckily we can have a selection from OnePlus if we want a nicer case. The 9 Pro is also available in 2 other colors, green and black, but for me the silver was the most appealing one. Right, so the phone, it is massive. I could say I never had a big phone like this, but when I compare the screen and body ratio, you can tell that it's not a lot bigger than my old phone. The curves on the edges are smaller this year. This helps to reduce the mistouch that so many people were complaining about. And to be honest, so far I had not experienced any problems with it. Got the buttons on the sides and the must-have alert slider. Nothing is more simpler than switching a button to make the phone silent. USB-C on the bottom next to the dual SIM tray, and the speaker, which is actually a stereo speaker with the front-facing one. It has got a hole punch selfie camera on the top left corner, which is a 16 megapixel, but for some reason it's only capable to record in 1080p. On the back we can see the result of the new collaboration between OnePlus and the Swedish camera company Hasselblad. It's a quad camera system with a 48 megapixel wide, a 50 megapixel ultra wide, an 8 megapixel telephoto and a 2 megapixel monochrome? Meh. Now this camera system is capable to record in different resolution and frames per second. It can do 8K at 30, 4K at 30, 60 and even 120. And the 1080p can go up to 240 FPS. Now you might be asking, alright, I hear the numbers, but what is the actual footage like? Well, the thing is, for me, the difference between my old phone and this one is very noticeable. I mean, I'm talking about 4-year difference here. I'm sure those who upgrade their phones every year won't notice it this much. For me, it's a major improvement. I mean, I don't even know where I'm gonna use the 8K footage yet, but these videos that are coming out from this camera are just simply amazing. Even the pictures, they are definitely on the next level. There's new nightscape mode, portrait for the wide angle as well, Instagram filter, I mean tilt shift mode and more. If you want to, you can completely take control with the Pro mode too. OnePlus really focused on the camera this year, and they will continue for the following years as well, since they invested $150 million in it. Few other things I noticed, the taptics on this phone is just amazing. That was the one thing I really liked on the iPhones. Now I can enjoy it on this phone as well. It even works when I adjust the sliders, and now I can actually notice my phone's vibration in my pocket. The in-display fingerprint scanner works just as fast as a OnePlus fingerprint scanner, but sometimes it works too good. I mean, I only discovered this by accident. I managed to unlock my phone with these gloves on. Now I know these are see-through gloves, but it just made me wonder how safe these new scanners actually are. Moving on to the speakers, as I mentioned, both the bottom and the front-facing speaker is firing sound this time and making it stereo. This is how they sound. The microphones are working fine and they sound pretty good as well. The display by default is turned down from its full potential. I had to turn up the resolution to QHD, and also the Hyper Touch was turned off, which supports the touch response and the frame stability in certain games. Talking about games, the Snapdragon 888 is more than capable to run any of the mobile games you want. Here are some quick gameplays. It can also handle quite a lot of apps at the same time, thanks to the 8 or 12 GB of RAM, depending on which one you got. Oxygen OS is probably one of my favorite one. It is simple, not loaded with bloatware, and almost fully customizable. This phone comes with the Oxygen OS 11 based on Android 11. Fingers crossed, OnePlus will develop at least 3 more versions of Android for this phone. The phone comes with 2 years of warranty now from the manufacturer, so I keep my hopes up. Battery is another thing I wanted to mention. Obviously, I'm not going to compare it to my old phone, it wouldn't be fair. This one actually has got 2 battery, and because of that, it can be charged with this 65-watt charger. You can charge this phone from 1 to 100% in half an hour. I mean, that is just amazing. I used to charge my old phone overnight, and yes, I know that's not really healthy for the battery. But with this one, I don't have to do it anymore. I just plug it in the morning when I get up, and by the time I get ready, I have the phone ready for the whole day. Here is a screenshot I took in the morning at 7:30 with 99% battery, and then here is another one at 11 in the evening with 41% battery. Also, my screen on time ended up 4 hours and 10 minutes. So again, I'm just amazed how well this phone performs so far. 5G is yet another thing I have to try out since I was unable to connect it in this area where I live. To be honest, I'm not entirely excited for this feature, but at least the phone is future-proof. I will keep you updated in the comment section. So yeah, now it all comes down to that one question. Is it worth it? Well, I think if you are upgrading from the last year's device, which I would never do, then definitely not. But if you waited a couple of years for a new phone like this one, then you will be a lot more satisfied with it. Obviously, these are my initial thoughts for now. I will try and keep you updated as I said before. Anyway, what do you guys think about this phone? Let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you are a fan. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.